Welcome back, everyone. And this time we're continuing to look at lines, and we're going to be looking at the point slope form of a linear equation. And this can be practiced in IXL on S22 point slope form, graph an equation. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, point slope form of an equation. Before we get started, let's look at a point and a slope and see if we can actually graph a line from just that information right there. So here we have the point and the slope. So we should be able to plot a point. And we'll just go ahead and do this point right here, 2, 3. So I'm going to go down here, 2, x is 2, y is 3. See, y is 3. So there's the point right there, 2, 3. That's a point of a point slope. Now I'm going to use my slope to figure out where to go from that point to the next point. It says go up 1, right 3. It says go up 1 and right 3. If it were a negative, I'd go down. So I'm going to go up 1, right 3. So up 1, I go from 3 to 4. And then right 3, I'm going to go from 2 to 5. 1, 2, 3. So right there is my second point. Okay? And then all I have to do is connect those 2 points because I only need 2 points to draw a line. And I just graphed the line from a point and a slope. Here's what it looks like a little bit more neater, more neatly. Okay, there's the point. Up 1, right 3. Up 1 from 3 is 4. Right 3 from 2 is 5. So there's my second point. So that just gives you the general idea. So let's go ahead and look at some forms of linear equations of how we can write them. You might remember we did standard form. That's ax plus by equals c. And then our old favorite that we've done many, many times is slope-intercept form. Here's the slope m. Here's the intercept b. So y equals mx plus b. And today I'm going to introduce you to a third form, point-slope form. The point is going to be x1, y1, and the slope is the same. This slope and this slope are both the same slope. If the slope here is 7, the slope here is 7. It's just in a different format. So let's look a little bit more closely at point slope form. Okay, y minus y1 is equal to x minus x1. Now the key to remembering how to find the point on this, the slope you already know how to do. To find the point on this is this. What does this mean? Yes, it's a negative. Yes, it's minus, but it also means opposite. Remember that means opposite. Keep that in mind whenever you're figuring out how to plot your first point. Okay, so let's look at an example. Y equals 3x plus 2. That's a format that we're used to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and find a point from this line. As you know, there are an infinite number of combinations of x, y to make this true. And to find those, you use this tool right here, x, y. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 4. I could have picked any number. I picked 4. So if x is equal to 4, then 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So if x is 4, y has to equal 14. Yes, 14 is equal to 3 times 4 plus 2. All right, so there is my point. I could have used many points. I could have picked 5, 17. 15 plus 2 is 17. I could have done that. And now I'm going to show you that this thing actually works. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the point slope form, or I mean slope intercept form. Not slope intercept, point slope. I was right the first time. Okay, so here's the first point, 4. Now you notice that minus there? What's the opposite of negative 4? 4. What's the opposite of negative 14? 14. So 4, 14 is a point on this graph, not negative 4, negative 14. If it was a plus, that would turn this into a negative 4. So I'm going to show you that this works by picking this point right here. I could plug any point on this line in here and make this work. So at this point, y is 17, and x is 5. Okay, so 17 minus 14 is 3. Using distributive property, 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. And what is 15 minus 12? Pretty sure it's 3. So as you can see, it does work, and it will work anywhere along this line. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at an example. I've got, so what would my point be? My point would be negative 4, positive 3. -4, +3. So I'm going to go -4, +3, and I put my first point right there. This is how you do this. Put my -4, and here's my +3. So -4, 3, -4, 3 is the point. And then I'm going to use my slope right here, up 2, right 1. So up 2 and right 1. And right there it is. And then I just connect those two and I have a line. That's really all there is to it. So here's what it looks like, a little bit cleaned up. So -4, +3. There's the point right there. -4, +3, using my slope, right? Up 2, right 1. Connect them, and you've got it. All right, we'll look at a few more examples.